everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a requested video which is a rundown of the Shalimar perfume range from Guerlain. If you're new here, then welcome. It's all about perfumes here, so join our little perfume community, subscribe if you're not already. I'd love to have you here and let me know your requests for videos down below in the comments. So Guerlain is a really lovely fragrance brand, and of course they make lots of body products and makeup as well. I've done quite a few videos on lots of different things in their range, and Shalimar is probably their most famous signature perfume. So Shalimar original came out in 1925. Now I'm sure this has been reformulated quite a lot over the years. It's nearly 100 years old, and the bottle of course has changed, but I think it's probably does still stay true to that original scent, but I wasn't there in 1925, so I can't say for sure. It was actually created by Guerlain himself, Jacques Guerlain, as a tribute to a love story of an emperor. So Emperor Shah Jahan fell in love with his wife, got married, his wife died, and he built the Taj Mahal in memory of her. So it's the whole palace is a whole tribute to her, and this is inspired by that love story. I believe Shalimar is one of the best-selling perfumes of all time, perhaps not right now, but over time, you know, it's been around for nearly 100 years. It's up there with your Chanel No. 5, like famous best-selling perfumes. So what does it smell like? So the Eau De Parfum, I have to say, is not something that I personally would wear. It is a heavy, strong perfume. You are getting value for money for this, no problem. It's very incensey. It's like a vanilla and strong incense. It has leather in it. It has lots of very deep notes in it. It has that note civet, which I think is kind of like a animal scent, which now is not actually from animals, it's synthetic to simulate the smell, but it's that very traditional, it's like a spicy incensey cocoa, like very heavy, very intense. If you like incense, then you'll love this perfume, but very good for lasting. All the body products are really strong as well, and you know, it's one of those things that I think are people's signature scent that perhaps they've been wearing for, you know, 80 years. It does come in an eau de toilette version, which doesn't have the incense in, so this is much lighter, more floral. It still has that vanilla and tonka bean in, but it is much lighter version, so it's not just the same but weaker, it is a different smell. And it also comes in a pure parfum version, so very intense, and interestingly this doesn't have that incense vibe in either, so this is like a heavy vanilla. So I can imagine people buying these thinking they're going to smell like the original Eau De Parfum, and they are different. So if you want that spice, you have to stick with the Eau De Parfum. Now more recently, in the past sort of 10-15 years, they have been bringing out different versions of Shalimar, probably to make it a bit more modern and appeal to a new audience, and the branding and the packaging is a bit more modernized. So first on this list is Eau De Shalimar. Now this is still that oriental vanilla vibe of Shalimar, but they've put lots of fresh citrus notes in here. So limes, orange, bergamot. So as you'd expect from a low perfume, this does have a zestiness in the initial spray, and is the kind of thing that you could wear in a hot climate. Perhaps you like Shalimar and you're going on holiday, this is the kind of thing you could take with you. But the jasmine, the vanilla and the resin in here really do echo back to the original Eau De Parfum. They have also made a Souffle De Parfum in this blue bottle, and I was just talking to the sales assistant actually at the Guerlain counter in Selfridges, and she was saying that this has been the most popular recently. Again, this has that lemon, lime, citrus opening, and I found this to be very powdery, with the vanilla not as dominant as in the originals. It's more like a musky, powdery, fresh, sort of very clean Shalimar. So I did really like this. They've also made a Souffle Intense version. Now this has more of those oriental vibes in it. They've got benzoin and vanilla coming way more through in this. So this is more truer to original Shalimar, though perhaps just that little bit more modern with those citrus notes. So I think the Souffle is my favourite of all of them. The Eau De Parfum, not the intense version. We also have Souffle de Lumi that comes in this cute white bottle. This is very citrusy. Again, it's not too dissimilar from the normal souffle version, but it's got ylang ylang and jasmine, so perhaps a little bit more floral, but still mainly like citrus, vanilla, floral vibes. Very recently we had Souffle de Orange, and the packaging and the bottle really beautiful, and the marketing campaign for this was really nice, really eye-catching. So I think this probably did quite well for them. I'm not sure if it has been discontinued now, because you can still get it, but it probably will be. I think it was a limited edition. And I take it back, this is my favourite from the range. It has, of course, orange, neroli, orange blossom, bergamot, and then deep in the depth, like in the complete dry down, you then get the vanilla of that Shalimar signature scent. So really, really fresh. I love orange in perfumes, you guys know that. And the bottle is so beautiful to have on your dressing table. So this is my favorite Shalimar, and something just a bit different, like this is quite unusual. It's not like massively popular, so you're not going to find other people wearing it. I think this is a nice daytime sophisticated orange smell. I also want to mention the Parfum initial versions of Shalimar that came out about 10 years ago. No, maybe about 8 years ago. I was actually working selling perfumes, selling Guerlain when they came out, and they were not popular, and I see that they've now been discontinued, and I'm really not surprised. People wanted original Shalimar, they did not want this new initial version. It was much more spicy, whereas the original incense, this was more like a sharp spice. It also had a lot of iris in, so it really did feel different, and it didn't have the lasting power of the original at all. It had a caramel in as well, which made it quite different. So I'm sure there are people that much prefer this, but in my experience it did not sell that well at all, and it's not something that I would have worn because of that intense spicy iris. They also brought out a low version which was a little bit more gentle and soft. The citrus came through more, but it was more like a spicy citrus still. They also have Shalimar Eau Cologne. This comes in a slightly different bottle, and this is almost the same as original Shalimar. I think it has some slightly different notes, but fundamentally it's kind of the same. So that's it, guys. As always with Guerlain, they have lovely body products to accompany them. I'll leave the links down below to where you can check all these out, as always, and I'll leave the links down below to my other Guerlain reviews. I am obsessed with the Petit Robe Noir range. I love all of them, and their Aqua Allegoria really fresh summery perfumes are beautiful as well, so definitely check them out if you're not familiar with Guerlain. But that is going to be it for now, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye!